Cicadas and July bugs, welcome to a brand new video. In today's video, what I wanted to go ahead and do is cover a little bit more on the game because we currently have about 6 more minutes until this actual new game mode goes away. Before we actually talk about this new update to the game, and before they drop the new banner at 1 PM today for Baragon, I wanted to go ahead and talk about the new game mode in Peak Duel. Now, I've been wanting to get to this for a while, but unfortunately it's only open between 8 to 10 and 1 to 3. So I haven't had the time during those segments, unfortunately, this week. But they did update this around like Tuesday. And, oh, please leave my team first. That would explain a lot. I may or may not have been running my dailies already, so that would make sense. But we are going to hop into this. Now, this is almost... So they did a pretty big update earlier last week, and they actually added a lot of new things and new characters. But this is the biggest one, and it's like a style of draft pick for characters, and all of them are maxed out SSRs at rank 16, and they do an incredible job. So what I am going to do here is my first pick, I'm actually going to make, if I can find where he is. I don't see our rank horizon, so I'm going to take the Bankai Toshiro for now. What I've realized through our process of trying this out in the first like couple of, I think I've done it like twice so far, a lot of what you want is the newer characters or characters that are good at stunning. So, for example, I want Nell, and I probably also want to take... Honestly, I kind of want Nuitora, because Nuitora is quite good, from what I've seen, at least, in my opinion. So, I'm actually seeing that a lot of the characters here are a little bit different from what I'm usually expecting. So I've seen a Ranker Aizen inside here, I've seen Two-Fist Yama inside here before, so... Yeah. I'm gonna take... Honestly, probably Orihime Swimsuit, and then the glorious Byakuya. We're going to take Dangai here, and that should be good for our picks right there. So you get, first person gets 1, second person gets 2, third person gets 2. Or no, that one was 3. So this person gets 3 as well, and then I'm probably going to get 4, or I get 3 for the last one. So it's not too bad. Typically, you just want to pick out the characters that matter the most to you when it first starts. Like, I'm probably going to pick this one. I like Tosin a lot. Oh, it just auto-picked because I took too long. Oops. Whoopsie. I didn't realize it was that quick. I'm probably going to take my Toshiro here. So the enemy team, he has a lot of very squishy units. So honestly, I'm kind of feeling playing Orihime with a support of Tosin and probably Byakuya, honestly. I'm going to need a lot of stuns, so I want to have this first turn. I picked out a lesser team, but I still have a chance of actually getting through this. So it's also going to show off the showcase of like the abilities that this Orihime has. I haven't actually tried her out just yet, but we'll do our best. Whoa! Yeah, so people are very aggressive inside this game mode, and honestly, I don't really understand what the meta is in general. Like, I don't know if you're supposed to awaken immediately or what's up there, but I'm trying my best at least. Taking a little bit too much damage, so I'm going to back out for a bit. I am able to use my NAD pretty effectively. I need to dash out here. It's actually quite cool that she has a distance ability in her first, but I'm not doing too well here, unfortunately. Bop it, twist it, pull it, shout it. I think I'm going to end up losing this. Actually, no, I'm healing. I guess she has some kind of regen on her. Quite helpful. I was panicking. Damn. So I actually ended up getting that first win. In that case, I am going to play as Bankai Toshiro. I'm going to have Toshiro as a back row, and I'm going to use Grimmjow. So if the enemy gets 2 wins, they just straight up they're done. They completely win, and you end up losing the full match. So I need to win this round right now. Shinji is a pretty big problem from what I've seen, because he's really fucking scary. But we'll do our best in regards to everything. And I'm going to awaken here. Probably should have waited until I was closer to him for that. The issue is I also find myself... I lose my camera a lot inside this because I'm focusing on one enemy. And this actual map has like those poles and stuff. So I'm always like running around. Here. So I'm going to try to just get him here. Honestly, Bankai Toshiro is really scary inside this. He's one of the best picks for the first ones you end up having, because he just kind of answer stuff. So what we are going to do here is I'm going to play as LeaIsChill. I'm going to use... Actually, I kind of want to use this team. I don't want to use LeaIsChill too much, and honestly, using Byakuya and having the main be... Because Nell is focused around tanking, and this enemy Ukiura is going to be based around me trying to dodge him while he uses his abilities, then trying to answer him and kind of stealing the kills off of there. So what I'm going to want to do is try and make sure I approach him as fast as possible. Where am I getting hit from? Jeez. Is that not even hitting? God damn it. Here, I'm going to awaken here. He also did his awakening. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. So I have one dash. He needs to use his second here. Oh, I ended up dodging it a bit. Come on. You got this. Come on, team. I know what I have. I know what I have. Do it. No. So yeah, that's about what that game mode is. It's a lot of like draft fights where you're kind of panicking to get the last hit in. But I do have a lot of fun with it. It is currently exactly 10, so I'm probably not going to end up doing another one here. It's going to go away in like a minute. But I did want to talk about the new update here on the game, aside from the Peak Duel, because that actually was like the main thing. They added a lot of other things here as well. I also did some actual work in regards to my own stuff. Let's go ahead and talk about it, shall we? Yeah, okay. So I went ahead and went and looked at the actual patch notes here. So what we have is a couple of new like additions to the game in terms of small power-ups. Like, we have this new rune game mode where you can end up upgrading like certain things here as well. And honestly, it seems to be quite nice. I don't know how effective these like actual set bonuses are, and I want to try to actually work on getting like a full set of the same rune. Unfortunately, it is quite a bit to actually do. I need to play more of Peak Duel, but unfortunately Peak Duel is only around during times where I'm unavailable, so it's always difficult to try and get into. But it is a lot of small power upgrades here. It actually pushed my Ukiura into the 6th one on my server so far. So it's been fun. It's been super enjoyable. But in regards to actual things they add inside the new update, mostly, it's mostly new characters. Because we got another one of these batches upgrades to the game. Oh, also, I got the regular Ukiura, which we'll be playing later today as well. But what we got is the LeaIsChill, we got a Baragon, we got the double fist Yamamoto, which is now not replacing, but he's in the same category and gem exchange as Lord Ichigo. So we're probably not going to end up getting this Yamamoto for a long, long while, because unfortunately, he costs a lot, and I have 19 shards of Lord, so I'm going to be miles away from actually getting him even. So that's about how it goes. And they also added Swimsuit Unohana, which I will be going in on. Currently, what my main plan is Baragon drops today at 1 p.m. I'll be summoning on that today to try and get him, because he does seem like he'll be quite fun. And then I'm going to try to pull for Swimsuit Unohana to try and get a good team going and kind of have a good time with it. And that is kind of what this batch was all about for the most part. Just these, like, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, 4 new characters. But it's been quite nice, and honestly, I kind of want to give them a try today, kind of see what they're all about, so let's go ahead and hop into LeaIsChill and see how it's all going down. Okay, so I actually want to check out his abilities and what they have on them. So I did realize that his first is like a pursuit ability that has 2 charges, which, you know me, you know what I'm all about. I love Nell's like pursuit ability, so I like the actual first a lot. Having 2 of them is also crazy, because if they end up dashing away from it, like, let's say you use your first and pursue, and you're like, oh, you're mine now, spin, and they dash out of the second spin. Then you can just go ahead and be like, oh, wait, you're mine again. And just pull yourself right back in, which is quite cool. We have his third, which is his generic Sero through his tongue. Still super weird to me, but I respect it. Honestly, he does seem like he's exactly what I would expect out of a LeaIsChill, out of the original non-awakening version. His actual, like, assist ability is a super weird soul hunt spiral that he does when he's awakened. But if we press the awakening button, he turns into the fancy old 6-arm version, which I absolutely love. Personally, I think he looks quite good. It's kind of weird to see, like, all of the handles just kind of fighting. But the first becomes a throw and explosion. Second becomes an above ability, and third is still that Sero. His normals are also now ranged, which is quite nice. So he'll be quite good at trying to pursue enemies and kind of just guarantee kills. It seems like a lot of what he's based on as well is similar to what Nell is in gaining shields, gaining regeneration. Because if I use his first here, it doesn't gain anything off of it, but it does like a pretty good sleep. The second doesn't do too much either. Third seems to give him the shield, invulnerability, and instant regen, which is quite nice. So he seems like a pretty good character all in all. I feel like having a sleep on his first is quite nice, honestly. It's one of the better like parts of his kit. But I'd be curious to see how he goes inside like Soul Reaper Brawl, for example. I like him. He's good stuff. He's one of the ones that's be dropping a little bit later, so I don't know if I'll end up pulling on him, but we'll see. We also have Swimsuit Unohana, which naturally is going to be a very hype one for a lot of people. I'm actually generally surprised at how many people are planning to pull on her. And you actually look here, she just kind of goes, she just kind of floats her way around. She actually summons Minazuki. So she goes. Her first is one big splash and a retreat. Her second is a ball from above, which does give her a shield. Her third is a just general area around her, which grants her a shield for the same amount of seconds, actually. So that's double shields. That's really nice. Also, the first always backs out. Even if you're close to them, you'll end up actually backing out of it. Her assist is like a ride across the level. So I'm curious, if I'm like right in your face and I use my first, it always backs out and heals her. It also gives her a defense increase and gives her an armor increase and an attack increase. Interesting. Her awakening is a very big scream, with her first being a vortex now that lasts a while. Her second is a wave, and her third is an even bigger wave. Neato. She is ranged as well. I feel like this is actually quite interesting, because in this case, a team of her, Bankai Toshiro, and Sekanune Atapa Ukiura has triple vortexes off the bat, which is super crazy. That's gonna be great for trying to clear waves. That's good shit. I like her kit a lot, actually. It also makes sense as to why I want to pull on her, so I will absolutely take that. I like the fact that Minazuki's just in her character. So we're going to look at the Fist Yamamoto now and see how this goes. Alrighty, so he's one of the coolest. He's on the same tier as base Lord Ichigo in terms of his power levels, so he is going to be one of the more crazy, like, Super Saiyan God all over the place kits. But let's see what his fire is all about. His first is one big punch, of which causes a stun. His second is a tower around him. His third is a big ball of death. Unique is a vortex. Actually, he gets them quite fast. What's his normals like? Yep, just general in the air punches. Good shit. And awakening becomes a lot of fucking blurry fire. Jeez. Go for it. His first becomes double fist. Second becomes even bigger tower, and his third becomes another just pretty big AoE. So he's generally focused around just clearing waves pretty fast, it seems. Also, the fact that he stuns, he does a bunch of damage, and he also has Enrage, which is increased attack by every 3% HP lost. Armor plus 40%, attack 3%, and a shield. That's crazy. His first gives him the armor and the invulnerability. Or no, and the shields. His second is just generally going pretty well. And his third is what gives him Reflect. Reflect 80% of damage taken. So if Yamamoto pops his third and uses the big ball, don't hit him. Just don't do it. He'll actually end up one-shotting you with his full counter. That is absolutely crazy. So he seems like he'll be a great unit just in general to do a bunch of different work. Having a burn on his random huge AoEs is crazy. So he'll do a good job. And we also have Baragon Rui Zenbon. Didn't actually know what's your last name. Neato. Let's get to it. Now, this is one of the only games in my recent memory that actually adapts the original version of Baragon, like the old man version of him, and it's kind of weird. He even has like the battle axe that he has from like Beat the Vandal Buster. He's ready to go. His first is one huge slam that he gains a shield with. His second is a huge slam of which he gains a crit damage up. His third is a pretty big like slash forward, which is damage reduction, final damage taken minus 50%, and 15% attack increase, which is not too bad. So he'll probably do a lot of really good work against big enemies. It seems like they only adapted those big red areas because his actual Awakened version will have a purple version of it. Like, that's a lot of effects for someone that doesn't really have that many effects off of his Awakening. So it's clearly made to have it where it just kind of changes the color scheme of his stuff. But let's see what his Awakening is all about. Also, what's his assist? Assist is just a general, like, stun in an area. All right. Awaken into weird Skullman form. Hell yeah. Respira. Becomes a hand from below. This becomes a vortex around Baragon, and his third becomes like a Sero. I don't know too much about it just becoming a normal Sero, honestly. It's kind of lame in comparison to what he has before. But you know what? I like it. That's some good stuff. He seems like he'll be good for just generally getting a lot of attacks in. He also bonds with Resurrection Ukiura from what I remember, so he'll do a lot of really good work on my team at least. So, not too terribly bad. In that case, I actually want to check out his details here. Bonds. He goes with Soifon, he goes with Ukiura, he goes with Halabel, which isn't out just yet, but she's coming. Arankar Aizen, Gin, Tosin, Espada and the Resurrection V2 Grimjow. I believe that the actual exchange for the Baragon is for Ukiura V1 and V2, so I won't be having to actually use those exchanges. So I'm probably just going to end up getting him and stopping today when I'm doing my pulls. But all in all, I am super excited to see what these guys are all about later on. Oh. Aside from that, a lot of stuff that's been coming out recently is just general, like... So they added this little crystal pack thing. I actually wanted to do all of them today on the recording. This is a really, really good event because it gives you a lot of really great items. So Trait Chest Primary gives you Hogyoku Experiment 50, which is the little like Hogyoku boys, and a bunch of mod souls. And every one of these packages off of only 10 or 20 diamonds gives you these incredible amounts of items. Like this is recruitment coins. Or chests, which gives me 10 6-star pills and 2 recruitment like things. So if you do have the diamonds to actually do this, I suggest going through all of them because it's just so worth it. There's just so much here you actually want to end up getting. I did this before. I didn't actually know that it reset, so it's good to know that I can end up going into this again. But there's a lot of really good shit in here. Like here. So I get, what is this? Feather Advancement. That's good stuff as well. Also noticing it goes up by 10 diamonds each time, but that means that the total of like, should be around like 500 diamonds in total to get all of them done. Or a little bit less than that even, because it is like 10, 20, 30, 40, up to 100 supposedly. So we'll take this. We'll spin once again. I actually want to go into my inventory and see what they're all about. So I haven't actually checked out what they all did. I just kind of redeemed them as I went. So Stamina Chest gives me 30 Onigiri and a bunch of Shuriken Reds. Feather gives me 20 feathers and golds. This one gives me 10 Advanced Runes, which is crazy. 10 character recruitment coupons. That's quite nice. Advanced Rune Chest, which gives us 10 of just the random stuff all around. Trait Chest, which gives us a bunch of stuff there. Trait Chest, which gives us a bunch of stuff there. Partner Advancement, Character Materials, Advanced Partner Chest, which actually gives you 3 random characters. I just got Hyorin Maru. I just got another Sode no Shirayuki. I just got another Sode no Shirayuki. So that's also how I got my Senbon Sakura, so that's actually great stuff. I'm going to replace my Kurodo now with the Hyorin Maru. So I'm going to be using this like combo as much as I possibly can. I actually didn't have any of these specials on Pakuto just yet before this event, but now I have a full team of Senbon Sakura, Hyorin Maru, and Sode no Shirayuki, so I'm happy. Look at that. Now that's the team I'm looking for. I'm actually going to go ahead and pop an upgrade into Hyorin Maru here, because that is quite good. And that should be nice for today. We did 600 diamonds in total, so that is around the amount that you would need for that, I suppose. However, wait. Reset. Oh my god, that's such a good event. Oh my fucking god, that's such a good event. I have been missing out so much on this. I didn't realize it actually reset off of you just popping one free thing. I can actually end up getting another one of these. One sec, I'm gonna get through all of these. I want to see if I can get another partner recruitment thing. Maybe I can get like Zangetsu. I want that the most. Okay, so we have stamina chest, we have the recruitment, we have the trait chest, we have the feather advancement, we have the advanced runes, we have the advanced recruitment, we have the advanced runes. I will take that absolutely. Trait chest, partner advancement, partner advanced material, character advanced material, and we get Sanbon Sakura SR version. We got Zangetsu! Fuck yeah! And we get Suzume Bachi, which that means I now have a trio of really, really good units to use. Hey, Zangetsu, come on over. Hey, Senbon Sakura, get replaced with your better version. Holy shit. I'm actually going to keep, because the talent of Sorino Shiryuki is already upgraded and I get a shield off of her every 15 seconds, I'm probably going to end up keeping her as my actual bond. But I'm going to take the Zangetsu upgrade here. But that is quite nice. So that actually puts us in a really good scenario going into later on to get some more power. But I am super happy. We also have... Is there anything else I can actually get here? Ooh. Trinket SS tickets. I will absolutely use that because I got that off of Minos Hunt today. I will go ahead and compose that. And I guess we'll just go ahead and see if we can inlay all with this Ukiora. Because I kind of want to get a full set. Like, okay, I have Iron Resist. Do I have any other ones that would end up... I don't know if I can, like, set it where I can inlay a certain type of, like, rune. Like, if I take out the ones that don't match, because this one doesn't match, so I actually want to take this one out. This one, they're both Iron Freeze. Do I have any Iron Freeze ones that I can actually use here? You can only inlay one... Okay, so there's a typing for each of them. So here, let me look at these. Iron... This is an Iron Freeze. Can I socket it into here? I can. Socket this one. So that'll give me a set bonus. Okay, yeah, so that gives me a 5 set right there, but the set effect actually isn't upgrading where it says, like, character armor increased. Weird. I have to try and learn this a little bit better, I think. I'm gonna have to try to read up about things and see how things go for now. Oh, wow. I actually have the materials to do that. I think I have to upgrade... I have to level up one more time to actually be able to upgrade him up to... Yeah, character level too low. So in order to get to +6, I have to actually get to level 110. But I'm going to try to get there. For right now, thank you for watching this episode of Bleach Mobile 3D. I'm going to come back next time, later on today even, to do some summons on Baragon and have a good time with it. He should be coming out as the actual banner with Hollow Ichigo and Ishin goes away. So that is in about 2.5 hours. So I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow to do some summons on that. And you know me, I enjoyed this game quite a bit. They've been doing a lot of really weird stuff recently with like how they've been structuring the new events and banners and a lot of updates, and it's been super nice. So I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy, and bye for now, everybody. Take it easy.